Well, this short video demonstrates how you can use the very powerful Art Retail Network marketplace inside the GalLink system. This is the most important part of the GalLink system and represents the embodiment of what being part of the Art Retail Network is all about. The marketplace is designed specifically to ensure that you can satisfy 100% of the needs of every single customer that walks through your gallery every single time. It's not a substitute for selling them your own stock. That will always remain the highest margin, most profitable option for your business. Rather, it targets specific situations where a customer wants something very, very specific, like from a particular artist or with particular content or colours that for whatever reason doesn't represent part of your hanging stock at that particular point in time. So rather than let that sale leave your gallery, this is what you would do. You would bring them along to your GalLink system and log in, and you will see what we're looking at the moment. You'll see the dashboard, and you will click this button here, so the button that says Marketplace up at the top. This will bring you into the marketplace, and we can start the process of trying to find what the customer is looking for. As an aside, customers can also view the marketplace in a much more limited way on a customer facing device like an iPad or a small customer PC, using a separate portal which shows them very limited information rather than the extensive information that you would see. If you want to set up one of these devices, then please see our other video that demonstrates how you can do that. If you haven't done that, then this process is what you would do. So having clicked on the marketplace button, it brings us into the market, and we can see everything that is in the marketplace currently, as it brings us by default to the whole market tab. So we can see there are large quantities of information in this area, pages and pages and pages of stock. So in order for us to cut through that amount of stock information, there are two ways that we can do this. We can either search the stock, or we can sort the stock. So first of all, I'll show you how to sort the stock. If we use this drop down button here, you can see that we can sort the stock in alphabetical order, either by title or by artist or by gallery. We can sort the stock by price, either highest first or lowest first. We can sort the stock in terms of how new it is, so when was it added to the marketplace, so we can have the newest first or the oldest first. And finally, we can sort the stock by the most viewed or least viewed. So in that respect, we can see the most interesting stock first. That would be the stock items which are being clicked on the most by most people. Other areas that we can see in the marketplace area are these tabs here. These tabs allow us to filter the information in front of us to show us specific items that are filtered by specific criteria. The first criteria is that I might want to show the customer my own stock and my own stock only, and I would click this button to do that. This might represent a situation where actually I do have more stock than what my walls allow me to hang, that my current hanging space allows. So in that respect, I can search through all of the stock that I have currently, and we can see all of that here. Alternatively, we can click on the connections area, and I can see all of the artists or galleries stock who I've made a formal connection to through the system. And if you want to find out how to make a formal connection, then please see our tutorial video targeted at that. Connections would be artists who we either have a current supply arrangement or who we like their range of stock and have made a connection through the system, or indeed other galleries who have had a successful transaction with previously, or who perhaps we're already in a cooperative stock sharing arrangement with. I might want to show my customers only the stock of myself plus my connections, so I can amalgamate these two tabs by clicking on this tab here. I can show them the whole market, which we've seen. I can show them the source talent screen, which basically shows artists only. So this takes out all of the gallery listed stock and shows me only stock listed by artists who have listed their own stock on the system. You can see we can further filter this area by domestic or international artists, and again we have the same filter criteria over here that we discussed before. Finally, another two tabs, we can show the stock only from international galleries, or if we click this tab, this filters everything for domestic galleries only. So that would be galleries whose country profile is the same as ours, so they're in the same country as myself. Okay. The other way we can find stock is by searching. There are two search facilities here, the basic search facility using this box, and the advanced search facility found by clicking this button here. In the basic search facility, we can search for any information here that might be in the title of the painting, it might be in the artist's name, it could be in the description, it's really anything at all, and I can stick that in there. So if I stick flowers in there, for example, and maybe look at the whole market for that one, you can see there's actually only one item in there that search criteria pertains to. So the search criteria remains while we can click through all of these different tabs. And once we want to go back to viewing all of the information, we click this button to clear the search, and that removes the search filter. If we have a very specific idea of what we're looking for, we can click the advanced search button. That allows us to search very, very specifically in a whole range of different areas. So we can, rather than just targeting that one word to anything that has been listed about the piece of art, we can target any word to any of these areas. So you can see we can look at gallery, title of the piece, the artist themselves, information that might be in the description, even things like prominent colours, if that's been added. The type, so at the moment we've got painting, sculpture, photograph in there. Orientations, is it a landscape orientation or portrait? And we can put maximum and minimum price criteria on there if the customer has a specific idea of how much they want to spend. So if they are trying to match a colour scheme in their house maybe, then we might want to just put a colour in here. So that will bring up a listing of all of the items of stock where brown is a prominent colour, and the person who has listed that has made a point of letting the system know that. So we have been able then to shortlist all of the art into something that the customer might be interested in. So if we click one of those items, we see a bit more information about it here. And if the customer is interested enough to want to see the item in person and we want the item couriered to us, then we click this button with the green text on it to say I have a customer interested in this item. You'll see this box appearing here just to confirm that you are requesting a transfer of the item to your gallery. Click OK, and then we enter the inter-gallery transaction process. There's a separate video that teaches you how to conduct a transaction between you and another gallery, but for now that is how you would use the marketplace to help you to find a specific item that pertains to a specific customer's needs.